Isaiah got some separation from Niang, missed that shot. There's a steal. Look at the speed, the power inside, left hand won't drop. Trae Young.
And Nembhard the rebound. So Indiana with its first turnover.
Ooh, throw it. Oh, too late. You can't telegraph that pass. That pass has got to be forcing a turnover. You cannot tell them.
Hand in the passing lane, stolen by Collier. Seth with the run out. Musa had it knocked away. Now it's Utah's turn to run the break, and they have the ball. Collier's got the steal. Look at him go. Oh my goodness. Wow. This guy is.
Porter after it. Michael Porter Jr. might hop and pop. No. Trying to pass it under. It was deflected by Collier.
What you really look for is a chance to be in a game, a chance to win the game. And I thought the Jazz definitely came out and responded well after the other night.
Şengün turned it over, Collier turns it over, and the Rockets
on the fly, whether they take it to the rim, pull up, steal the ball and go. The guy is just dangerous.
Yeah, he picked the pocket inside. KJ can't finish.
Over the Cavaliers.
We're tied at 34. One giant leap inside. Too much of a leap. How about the leak out? Sexton. Yeah, put it down, and the Jazz lead by a bucket. Allen again. Try to flush down two. The ball pops back inside. Mobley. Try to force it to Allen.
In hopes that they could execute it to perfection. Boy, they did.
Collier strips the ball away from White. Jazz have a 2-on-1 in his second year out of Italy. There's some pieces with Washington. There's pieces with the Jazz. That pass comes off the underneath part of the backboard, and look at the speed of one Isaiah Collier. Tracked down. The Rockers put up 5. They're usually talking about 6. That ball's loose. Guess who chased that down with ease? Collier.
Isaiah Collier had a nice wide open back door there. They missed him, but good look.
Sorry. Lost the handle, stripped away, leaking out. Isaiah to the rack. Johnny with 9 points on 4 of 7 shooting. Washington turns it over. Collier.
Bad timing on that pass.
Just the 11th turnover by the Jazz. Now the 9th by Toronto. KJ Martin, full steam. Filipowski, corner.
5 on the shot clock. That is well off. Rebound, tap. Vince Williams Jr. on the pickup. But then the Grizzlies turn it over. Loose ball. Clark's there on the pickup. 3-on-2. BC sets up Pippen. His three is through.
Put up 20 on your Sixers in December back in Salt Lake. Now into the starting lineup with a bucket there. And this is Isaiah Collier, the rookie out of USC. Nice move, the bucket, and the foul.
Teammates finding him. Johnny ready to shoot.
Jazz up 10. First shot. Yabusele, no.
Isaiah Collier, as we said, Christy, 1 and 2 with Carrington in total assists for rookies. He's 3rd in steals between Keyshawn and Bub. And right on cue, prompting Brian Keefe to call time. A bump in separation as Keyshawn clears the rebound.
Solid defense there by Alex Sarr.
Collier takes us away from Bilal.
No hesitation in this game. Also doing things on the other end of the court.
Collier, how about that blazing speed? So does Schroeder. Chased him down, knocked it out of bounds. Cunningham dribbled that ball right off his calf.
Yeah, and the Pelicans are really allowing him to catch and shoot that in rhythm, which dangerous for them. But great defense there by Isaiah Collier.
At the steal, Isaiah the tap to KJ.
Nice backdoor cut, but it's Walker Kessler setting them up. That's kind of new for him too. He's used to receiving those.
Sends the ball, leads it out to Collier. He's a 60% shooter from 2. Keontae, triple, no, tapped, picked up by Sabonis. He lost it. Good hustle. That comes Isaiah. Finger rolls it in for 2.
The players give up, but Lowry gets his first bucket.
Nice steal. Walker reached in. This is going to be a little Showtime bucket. Nope, just a lay-in. Collier uses a little speed. Final seconds ticking down. Flip here on the paint. Drives. Left-hand scoop. No. Follow. And he draws a foul.
Clippers are really playing small ball. I know Zubac brings the height average up, but Jazz have some good size out there with Flip and John Collins and Lauri Markkanen.
Touch pass down low on the block. Hook. Flip was there to stop it. Collier takes it down and races into front court.
It's great defense.
Collier hit a wall, bounces back and gets a shot. Quickly, Simmons jumps in. He's made an impact here in this fourth quarter. Powell attacks again, once again stripped away by the Jazz. Juzang was there.
An advantage over the D.
Chris Dunn working on Markkanen. There's a steal. Here we go. Collier to the rack and lays it in.
You're up 9 early. Doesn't want to waste it. He started to. That pass deflected away.
Goes for the steal. Beautiful read. Take it up and put it back down. He eyed Podziemski. He knew wherever he was going with that ball to Curry, and he took it in. Colin Sexton rolls inside. His first two for the Jazz. He had 22 in the win against the Magic and was perfect from the free throw line. That ball pops. Here's the drive to the basket. Black, Wagner, right to left hand, picked up by Collier. Little bully ball right there. The ball's dropped. The Jazz have a 3-on-1. Collier, so fast. John Collins reaches back and punishes that rim.
Beautiful job by Lauri, just reading the ball and reading Giannis's eyes. He turns his head, you go back door.
Collier, beautiful swipe. Rollins now, a little out of control. Ball picked off. Nicely done. Look at the speed. Collier races to the rack.
Seeing the whole field like a free safety.
And that's why he's nearly 5 assists a game. And now the steal and two-hands it.
Not used to down screens, trailing over the screen. So a different look for him. Just want to be a little bit closer to contest.
Jaren dribbles into traffic, stolen by Collier. Cuts off Morant, falls down, and Morant. Pippen drives, wrapped it around to right to Collier, was trying to get it to Edey. Collier, Pippen deflects it out. Dort slips it. Kenrich, series of fakes, ultimately had it blocked. On his backside, now Collier hit to hit with SGA. Hey! The race down the floor, and Collier with contact, able to finish at the rim. And TJ's got the loose stop.
And that's why you want Sensabaugh to put the ball on the floor.
Ooh, what kind of pass? It'll be Collier for the layup. Now you only have 6 on the clock. And take it away from Hawk. Another turnover, and they got a 3-on-1, and they blow it. Pels will get a break. Ball popping around the perimeter. Dunn on the spin, drops it outside now to KD. Stripped away by the rookie Collier. Collier racing down the floor.
Oh, the steal there by Collier took it away from Marquez and cashes in. Well, you feel the Heat's pain, and you can also feel the joy for the Jazz right now.
For the Jazz, and the word on Deuce McBride that he kind of tweaked his hamstring in warm-ups. He's questionable to return. Anunoby slips and falls. Not been able to do it yet. Hart looking, lobs it down, throws it away. Collier gets it off in time, but that's not going to count.
Big stat right there. I mean, Denver doesn't have much of a scoring bench.
Collier to steal, saved it. Phillip now switches back on Nurkic, picked up by Flip. Filipowski, the rook, against the vet. Nice job. Jazz strip it away. Collier, he's got Collins, puts it down.
Takes his time with 5. Cross it over. Tried to drive and kick. Good idea. Collier intercepts. Collier from long range for the pickup truck. It's wide.
So the Jazz back to action under 10 minutes left. Collier takes a high jump right past Will Hardy, and for more on Isaiah, here's Lauren Green.
That. Here's a pass intended for repair, broken up.
And to give credit to Gabe Vincent, another possession for the Lakers. Davis skip it down low around the ankles of Hachimura, and it's picked up by Utah.
Just great realizing that there was an open spot in the paint there for him to pull up.
Ball knocked away. Michael Potter. Victor Wembanyama back on the floor, drops it inside. Now they go out. Beautifully done. Collier and the runner to the rack by Keontae George, but the defense is what started that bucket for George.
Really good basketball at this point in time.
Going up against a team that is really struggling. Stolen away again. This time it's Christie who gives it right back to Collier.
That's a lot.
He's got 4 already tonight. We'll try to behind the back all the way to the basket, and AD hustles back to steal it. Now we go 4-on-3, and they turn it over again. Who wants it? Who's got it? Jazz have it. Up ahead for Collier.
Shoot the 3.
And he does.
That's a lot.
He's got 4 already tonight. We'll try to behind the back all the way to the basket, and AD hustles back to steal it. Now we go 4-on-3, and they turn it over again. Who wants it? Who's got it? Jazz have it. Up ahead for Collier.
Shoot the 3.
And he does.
These first few minutes will set the tone here for the Clippers. Can they run through the tape? This has been their biggest issue all year, playing with leads. Broadcasters jinx firmly in place. Here comes Collier the other way for the flush.
You should be able to get beat back in transition.
Tough pass by Bamba. The Clippers see Clarkson get back to the rim and in.
George. Jazz has struggled throughout the season with that three-point shot. How about that? Nice job. Collier pokes that ball away from Luka. And Dinwiddie, who just checked in, pulls that rebound in from the corner, and he leads it just a bit too far. Collier coming back the other way. Turns the ball over on an errant pass to Collins. That starts to break. Mavs give it right back to Collier.
And he pays for it with a 3-ball.
Wemby kicks it out. Barnes lost it as he went up. Marketing.